Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0711 error code indicates a problem specifically related to the continuously variable transmission CVT fluid temperature sensor. This sensor is crucial for monitoring the temperature of the transmission fluid to ensure optimal performance and prevent overheating. Located near the transmission fluid pan, it relays temperature information to the Transmission Control Module TCM. The TCM uses this data to adjust fluid flow and pressure, thereby ensuring the smooth operation of the vehicle's transmission system. A malfunction in this area may lead to significant transmission issues that could impact overall vehicle performance. It is important to note that this diagnosis focuses on electrical circuit problems and rules out any mechanical issues related to the transmission itself. The CVT fluid temperature sensor is designed to monitor the temperature of the transmission fluid, which plays a vital role in the overall performance and longevity of the CVT system. Found near the transmission fluid pan, it measures the temperature and sends this data to the TCM, allowing it to manage fluid operations appropriately. Under normal conditions, this sensor ensures that the transmission operates within safe temperature ranges. If the sensor fails or provides faulty readings, it can lead to overheating or inadequate lubrication, potentially causing severe damage to the transmission. Therefore, ensuring the sensor is functioning correctly is critical in maintaining the vehicle's performance and reliability. The DTC P0711 error code can primarily stem from electrical circuit issues related to the fluid temperature sensor. This includes damaged wires, poor connections, or corrosion that disrupts the electrical signals necessary for proper sensor function. Additionally, a faulty temperature sensor itself can lead to incorrect fluid temperature readings, triggering the code. Another potential cause is intermittent connections between the temperature sensor and the TCM, which can create scenarios where the sensor appears to function sometimes, but fails at other times. Identifying the cause accurately is crucial for effective repairs and ensuring the long-term functionality of the transmission system. When the P0711 error code is present, several symptoms can manifest in the vehicle's operation. A common symptom is transmission overheating, as the incorrect fluid temperature readings may lead to insufficient cooling measures being implemented. This overheating can also result in erratic shifting, where the vehicle may hesitate or shift unpredictably between gears. Additionally, drivers may notice warning lights illuminating on the dashboard, signaling a problem with the transmission system. These symptoms can drastically affect the vehicle's drivability and may lead to further complications if not addressed promptly. The first step in troubleshooting the DTC P0711 involves checking the current transmission fluid temperature. Start by turning the vehicle to the on position, ensuring that the engine is not running. Using the Honda Diagnostic System HDS, monitor the temperature parameters specifically for the continuously variable transmission fluid, CVTF. If the recorded temperature registers at or below 14 Fahrenheit, -14 degrees Celsius, this indicates that the current conditions match expected thresholds, and you can proceed to the next step. If the temperature is above this threshold, it indicates a possible issue that may require further investigation into the mechanical aspects of the transmission, although the code specifically relates to electrical problems. In this step, you will warm up the engine to elevate the fluid temperature to its normal operating range. Once the engine starts and reaches the appropriate temperature, indicated by the radiator fan cycling twice, monitor the same fluid temperature parameters with the HDS. If the CVTF temperature is recorded at 14 degrees Fahrenheit, -10 degrees Celsius or below, this typically indicates a faulty transmission fluid temperature sensor, warranting a replacement of the solenoid wire harness A. Additionally, if an abnormal rise in fluid temperature is observed, it is vital to check for authorized service information to diagnose potential underlying issues, including substituting a known good transmission control module, TCM, for further testing. Problem verification is crucial to confirm the existence of the DTC P0711 error. Using the HDS, check the parameters again to ensure that the CVTF temperature is at or above 230 degrees Fahrenheit, 110 degrees Celsius. If the conditions are met, it validates the failure, allowing you to advance to the next troubleshooting step. If the temperature is below this threshold, it suggests the need for further investigation into potential issues unrelated to the sensor itself, including revisiting the electrical connections or substituting a known good TCM. Revisiting these initial steps ensures a comprehensive approach toward identifying the root cause of the problem. Once the engine is cooled down, it is time to perform another check of the transmission fluid temperature sensor. Wait until the engine coolant temperature registers at or below 122 Fahrenheit, 50 degrees Celsius, before using the HDS for further monitoring. At this point, if the CVTF temperature reads at or above 230 degrees Fahrenheit, 110 degrees Celsius, this indicates that the fluid temperature sensor is faulty, thus requiring replacement of the solenoid wire harness A. Should you observe a decrease in temperature more rapidly than expected, this may imply other issues. Subsequently, appropriate checks with authorized service information should be conducted on the TCM and associated wiring to establish a clear understanding of the fault. After completing the necessary repairs, final verification is vital to ensure that issues related to DTC P0711 have been resolved. Recheck the temperature readings for the CVTF using the HDS to ensure they are within normal operating ranges. At this stage, also inspect all electrical connections between the transmission fluid temperature sensor and TCM to confirm that they are secure and free from corrosion. To prevent the occurrence of the DTC P0711 error code in the future, regular maintenance is essential. Conduct routine checks of the transmission fluid to ensure it stays at optimal levels and is free from contaminants, which can affect temperature readings. Additionally, inspect all electrical connections and wiring associated with the temperature sensor periodically. Cleaning any corrosion or tightening loose connections can help maintain the integrity of the sensor's performance over time. Following these preventive steps will not only promote the longevity of the transmission system, but ensure the vehicle operates effectively and safely. In conclusion, the DTC P0711 indicates a critical problem concerning the CVT fluid temperature sensor. Understanding the role of this sensor in monitoring fluid temperature ensures proper vehicle operation and helps prevent transmission damage. Electrical issues are the primary cause of this code, and therefore, addressing them promptly is crucial. Regularly scheduled maintenance and checks could prevent the reoccurrence of such issues in the future. In short, prioritizing the proper function of the transmission fluid temperature sensor and the accompanying electrical systems is vital for optimal vehicle performance and safety. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.